All right, ladies and gentlemen, just give me a second. Let me work on getting some of these things off. What's new with everyone this fine morning? All right, fantastic. There we go. Everything's now ready to go. What's up, everyone? How's everyone doing this morning? Let's take a look at chat. Chat, are you there? Let me get everything unmuted. We're going to be using say intentions today, ladies and gentlemen. So very, very exciting. So what's new with everyone? All right. So today, we're going to be doing a fun flight, ladies and gentlemen. And my friend, would you like to do the honors of introducing it?
Yes. So, Captain Peter today, from the flight deck is officially flying out of my home airport in real life, Echo India Delta Whiskey. And this airport is based with not just Irish Airlines, based with US Airlines as well, like with the likes of Delta, United, and many more. And then it's also based with a worse Irish airline as well, I want to point out, called Ryanair. So don't recommend them flying with them if you live in Dublin IRL watching this live stream, because you'd want to stay away and book Aer Lingus instead, which Captain Peter is doing today. Thank God for his first flight out of here. But soon he will start doing some PNDG and iFly Ryanair ops balls as well.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that gave you enough information. We're flying out of Dublin today, ladies and gentlemen. MK Studios, Dublin. I'm very excited today, ladies and gentlemen. It feels fantastic to do this. Let me see here. So we're gonna be flying a little bit on VATSIM today, ladies and gentlemen. There is no Dublin coverage on as of now, but there is some centers on coming into Paris. So what's probably gonna happen is they're gonna, like, when we get into the main body of Europe, we're gonna change to VATSIM. No, oh my goodness. London's fully staffed, but nothing much is. Paris or France is staffed with centers, so might get on around France to experience the realism. No ATC on unless if you're in North England. Today's weather, let's take a look, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get our windy.com activated. It sounds like it is raining north of Dublin and north of a little bit of rain in Geneva, but more in toward Luxembourg, Brussels area.
I can definitely tell you it's not raining in my area at all right now.
That's good.
It's sunny and cloudy.
So what can you all expect today? You're going to expect realistic ops today via say intentions and VATSIM. Thorough flight procedures with checklists, and a fun flight today. And we're going to talk about what it's like in Dublin Airport. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and power this aircraft on. So, all right, let's go ahead and power it on. Fantastic. Okay, emergency exits, DC and AC bus, external powers. All right. I don't know why we need these. Is the parking brake set? Let me check. Good. Okay, it is. But dude, tell us a little bit about Dublin Airport, if you don't mind. Tell the chat about
Okay.
it, or the passengers, I should be saying.
Well, Dublin Airport is Ireland's biggest airport of all times, and super busy as well. Um, I don't know how many flights a day like that they do, you know. But there's there's even a lot of different aircrafts that come here, like a 777 and a 350 every day. Um, um, the terminals in here are insanely large, because there's different types of terminals. Because one terminal is a Ryanair terminal, and one terminal is an Aer Lingus, and other US airlines at terminal like Delta, United, um, American Airlines, and all that. Called They call it a US pre-clearance terminal here,
Huh.
and um, and then also another airline that I have to mention about is what's pretty interesting is so you know, like, dude, you're on the gates 403 right now, yeah, that section.
Yes.
All the way down the left is an Emirates terminal, okay, which is stand 400, okay. Um, um, and Aer Lingus can park there. They're allowed to, whenever there's no Emirates in here in real life from Dubai, in a 350 or a 777, any of them. Because before in real life, I've actually boarded on through Emirates terminal.
Woo.
Yeah. Jetway, obviously, as you would guess, because if it wasn't a jetway, then how can it be Emirates terminal? You know, as well, not just an Aer Lingus terminal. So, yeah, and then also, what was it? I think it was like
Just a
2022 or
Roblox
2020.
guy. How's it going, my friend? What's new with you? You having a good day? Having a good Sunday? Anything new?
I
Thank
think it
you
was
for
like
tuning in.
2022 or 2023. Dublin was constructed a brand new runway, and I've taken off their IRL before, and my God, it was so good. The other runway like that has been most commonly used like for landing is being 28 left. As you probably know that runway, dude, because
Yes.
it's not your first time landing here or doing Dublin in the sim, because you used to use it freeware back in the 2020 days as well. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say about it.
Well, I'm glad that you're joining me today on this, or not joining me, but
I'm
being a
not
part of the
joining, you
stream.
know, but yes.
Tell us a little bit about Ireland. Like, yeah,
Oh, okay.
if you don't mind, it's up to you.
I can say some things, but
No,
I
I
don't want to
understand.
get
That's
too
fine.
much into it because it
That's
will
fine.
actually get overwhelming.
That's fine. Whichever you're comfortable with, man.
Sure. So, uh, I need to say some disadvantages and some advantages of Dublin. Not just Dublin, but Ireland as well, I mean. So, Ireland right now is currently the most expensive country in all of Europe, from what I've seen.
Wow.
From all products and cost of living, from what I've seen. which is, yeah, don't don't get me started on that, because that is absolutely disgusting for me, as I'm from here, you know, like, to be dealing with that. And then also another thing that I gotta say about not just Dublin, but this country in general, like, it doesn't have to be in the summertime, it can be in the wintertime. For whatever reason, this country gets the most craziest winds in the wintertime. That turns into like a mini hurricane that I've been blasted with in the wintertime.
Wow.
And then speaking of that, is one of this country, yeah, has had one of the most severe storms, like, back last year, January 24th, I believe, what I remember, called Storm Eowyn. And remember, I
Wow.
sent you about a stadium construction was all destructed
Catering is underway.
because of that.
Oh my goodness, man.
Yeah, that was
That's
another thing that I was telling you about. And as you know, January is winter still, because
Of
winter
course.
here begins December 1st. I know it's later in the States, like 3 weeks later in the States for each season. But here, Jesus, dude, it was
Mm.
it went down in history as one of Ireland's worst storms that we ever faced. Yeah, there
Wow.
was a lot of destruction that went on with a lot of buildings.
That's
So
insane.
yeah, it will never be forgotten. I don't know what the winds were what the winds were altogether, but yeah, that was like the most horrible thing that ever happened here. Okay, let me get on to some advantages now. So advantages.
Captain, catering is complete.
Advantages, I would say that this country is mostly famous for the green landscapes that people like to visit this country, IRL. It's an island, and islands are nice to
Oh
visit,
yeah.
as you know. But for this small of a country, there's an okay amount of things that you can visit and do, and places and all that, like nice downtown Dublin as well is the biggest here. That's not my house, but it's like a 20-minute drive into downtown Dublin from my house.
Wow.
Something like that. Yeah. But there's some nice restaurants here and all that. Like, got, you know, what's special? Okay, I'll tell you this thing. This is one thing that made Ireland more special now. We were introduced a Popeyes
All right.
not long
Yes.
ago, and I gotta say, I was obsessed with the chicken that they had. First thing, and this one was also outside as well, like, not just inside, because outside they had these seating areas next to a shopping center / mall, and yeah, it's supposed to expand, because there's supposed to be another Popeyes coming here, dude. That I was telling you. This next one is supposed to come much closer to my house. So I'm gonna wait over time and see if that turns out to be true. And then you can bet, okay? You can bet that I'll be going there more often than KFC.
By the way, is Popeyes better than KFC in your view?
Yes, it was. Because, um, can I don't know what it is as well. This is another disadvantage I actually got it put in there. Um, the KFCs in Ireland are absolutely disgusting with staff here for whatever reason. Like, they
Oh
don't keep the
no.
place clean. They leave chicken buckets just left on the table
Boarding has commenced, Captain.
Oh,
and all
what?
that.
What?
Yes, the place is messy as well. Like, not clean at all. And what's crazy is that McDonald's and other restaurants out there do a better job with services, with cleaning and all that, and don't leave anything left on the counters for other people to come eat.
Wow.
So yeah, so I would say that KFC has probably been one of the most terrible fast food restaurants here for service I've ever seen.
Ah, goodness.
So if you ever came here, dude, you would, I would be taking you to KFC to see how the service provides, and then you would
Okay.
say that you'd be like, no, not going back. You will say the next time.
I had a bad experience at KFC once.
After seeing it once. So there you go.
I had a bad experience at KFC once.
Did you?
I did.
Ah. I wonder was it as bad as Ireland, or was Ireland worse?
I'm trying to figure out how to put the constraints into the Phoenix. Okay. GG811. Doesn't say. What's the altitude for the airport?
Well, you just click on the right side of the rectangle in the stroke, like, you know, how you insert them, you know, like overtype constraints, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's simple, yeah.
LSGG is 1,411. Here, I'll show you my screen for a quick second.
I can't right now. You'll have to wait.
Okay, so GG stroke.
But so dude, I hope that was enough
Yeah.
information about this country.
No,
you
it
can
is.
You can definitely tell that there's some good things and bad
Ladies and
things.
gentlemen, welcome aboard Aer Lingus Flight 680, departing from Dublin and heading to Geneva. We kindly ask you to take your seats according to your boarding passes, stowing your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, please don't hesitate to reach out to any member of our crew. Thank you for flying with us.
I don't think I have anything else to say. Yeah, that's it. I've covered
What did
enough.
you like about Popeyes?
Oh, the chicken I was telling you was the best.
Oh yeah, not surprised. I've had Popeyes many times before. The ones in Florida are not great.
Yeah, so
But-
you said.
It's just it frustrates me, man.
What's the service like? Is it clean in Florida?
It's not terrible.
Ah,
It's standard.
it seems very clean here. At the first one ever introduced, so I can tell you it's way more cleaner than KFC. I can tell you. KFC's falling apart, dude. I have to tell you. It's ridiculous here.
Okay.
KFC's no longer my favorite now. Like, Popeyes has overtaken it by a long shot.
Hold on. Star coming in. What's the star again? It's Lucid 2 Romeo. Interesting. Not seeing any stars for LSGG. Huh, for this one I'm using. Huh, oh,
Wait,
here it is. Got it. Never mind.
I thought you were going to say the flight plan didn't have a star for a sec.
No, it did.
Alright, good. Because Geneva does have a lot of stars. So it's not like this airport doesn't have stars, you know?
Yep.
So thank God for that.
Yeah.
I do kind of hope that some VATSIM does come on for Geneva too, because you gotta be really careful with descending into this airport with the mountains.
Yep.
As it'd be interesting to see what Science Engines will do to you into a mountain airport.
See, I don't know about that one. So bad you want to be at flightable. Okay. Press the descend button. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so you want to be at Sapri 07000. So, okay. No need to worry about that. Dining. Leak row, you want to be at 08000. Sheesh. Destination.
Well, I'd rather you not be so high though.
I know.
It's a mountain airport, so yeah.
Sauni, you want to be stroke 160. Yep, fantastic. Insert. Currently inserting my star waypoints, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Sauni. Lusar, flightable 200. Press the right triangle. DES. Insert. Fantastic. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
That was kind of confusing, I will say. That's the star. In other words, hold on, let me look at SimBrief. Lusar 200.
You don't need to, you have the star.
Yeah, I do.
What do you need to be looking at SimBrief for then?
Seatbelts. No smoking.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard PMM Aviation. This is your captain, Captain Pete, speaking from the flight deck. We would like to welcome all of our passengers, aviation enthusiasts, and first-time viewers. Thank you for choosing to fly with us today. At this time, our ground crew has completed the final preparations, the boarding door has been closed, and we are ready to begin our pushback from the gate. Please ensure your seat belt is securely fastened, your tray table is stowed, your seat back is upright, and all carry-on items are safely secured. If you're seated by a window, now is an excellent time to enjoy the view of the airport. If you're seated in the middle seat, well, congratulations on winning today's most character-building experience. Our flight today will feature realistic airline procedures, professional ATC communications whenever available, and hopefully a landing smooth enough that nobody spills their virtual coffee. Of course, if the landing isn't perfect, we'll simply blame the crosswind. It has an excellent legal team. On behalf of the entire PMM Aviation crew, thank you for flying with us. Sit back, relax, enjoy the ride, and let's get this aircraft safely underway. Ground crew, you are clear to disconnect. Pushback approved.
Well, not yet, but okay. All right, let me do some Sand Tensions magic here. Anything on VATSIM, just checking. Nope. Still no Dublin. Good morning, Aer Lingus 680, requesting IFR clearance to Geneva.
It's not Aer Lingus, dude.
This is what the ATC
Shamrock,
audio
I
sounds
meant.
like. And next is
Correct.
what yours sounds like.
Okay, good. Shamrock 680. Hold on. I'm not on the right frequency, but I don't think. Shamrock 680, good morning, requesting IFR clearance to Geneva.
Shamrock 680, cleared to Geneva via the Life 3 Juliet departure. Climb via the SID. Expect flight level 37010 minutes after departure. Departure on 119.555. Squawk 2275. Expect runway 28 right.
Climb via the Looney 2 departure and climb via the SID, then it's filed. Expect flight level 370 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 119.555. Squawk 2275. Expect 28 right. Shamrock 680. Wow, they don't give me an altitude today.
Shamrock 680,
Jeez,
read back
okay.
correct. Contact
We're just
ground
have to
on
climb via the SID then.
130.79 when ready.
Okay. 130.79 when ready. Shamrock 680. All right, here's ground. Let me make sure that squawk was set.
Dude, I'll tell you the initial client that that's over here.
Squawk 2275. 2275. All right, identify. Yeah, that's so interesting that Sand Tensions can do that.
I'll tell you the initial client, dude, over here.
Yeah, please.
9,000 feet.
I'll look at the charts.
Well, this is what they use on VATSIM all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Cross runway 34.
I'm just gonna look at the charts
And,
as well.
And then also they use this altitude in real life as well for initial climbs on clearances.
Let's see.
What just said?
My climb is 370.
Push and start at your discretion.
No,
But
Sid. Sid.
Sid is Liffey 3 Juliet.
What is it?
Liffey 3 Juliet.
Shamrock
Livy
16
3
Yankee,
Juliet,
taxi
okay.
to holding point runway 28 right via apron 5, link 2, Foxtrot 2, link 3, Foxtrot 3,
Okay,
first
link
one's
4,
it's,
Finner, link
uh,
5, Finner, link 6,
It's not
Delta
showing
Sierra,
on
Charlie,
chart
Kilo,
box
November,
any
November 1.
sets. It's only showing runway numbers.
Taxi to
Sad.
holding point runway 28 right via apron 5, link 2, Foxtrot
Yeah,
2, link 3,
can be a
Foxtrot
bad
3, link
thing.
4, Finner, link 5, Finner,
I know,
link 6,
isn't it?
Delta Sierra, Charlie, Kilo, November, November 1, Shamrock 16 Yankee.
Well, I'll put 09,000 in.
Yeah.
Since this is Dublin, I know you studied it so much. So.
Yeah. Even my
Ryanair
cousin
5
would
X-ray
tell me all
Bravo,
this
contact
stuff as
tower
well,
on
dude, you know?
118.6.
He's a
Yeah.
real world Aer Lingus pilot.
Tower on 118.6.
Okay, so our boarding has been completed. Fantastic. Go ahead and
Lima Kilo, taxi to parking.
send to the MCDU.
Shamrock 4 Lima Kilo, taxi
Go
to
ahead.
parking via Sierra 5 Sierra, hold short of runway 34.
So I'm clicking on 28 right in the charts and then it's
Sierra
coming
5
up with
Sierra,
SID
hold short of
in
runway
the
34,
charts.
Shamrock 4 Lima
Huh.
Kilo.
Oh.
Send MCDU. Trim is not automatic in this Phoenix. Down 0.4.
Echo India Whiskey Hotel Yankee, contact
Jeez,
tower on
that's loud.
118.6.
All right, I think we're ready to go, ladies and
India Whiskey
gentlemen.
Hotel Yankee.
We're 10 minutes early. All right, let's get our checklist ready to go. 953 subs, fantastic. Thank you all. Appreciate you tuning in. All right, let's go ahead and make sure everything's ready to go. Our ground.
Ryanair 46 Yankee Zulu, taxi to holding point, runway 28 right via apron 1, link 5, Finner, link 6, Delta Sierra, Charlie, Kilo, November, November 1.
Take the chocks off.
Taxi to holding point, runway 28
Doors
right via
are
apron
all
1,
good.
link 5, Finner, link 6, Delta Sierra, Charlie,
Cargo
Kilo,
doors should
November,
be
November
good.
1, Ryanair
Passenger
46 Yankee
doors.
Zulu.
Slides. Seatbelts.
Shamrock 60 Golf request
Good.
pushback.
Seatbelts.
Shamrock
No
60
smoking.
Golf, push approved.
Beacon will get on momentarily. Let's get the APU ready to go.
Shamrock 60 Golf.
Ryanair 565 Kilo, contact
Have to
tower
wait 3
on
seconds.
118.6.
APU.
Going to tower, Ryanair
probe heat
565
window.
Kilo, thanks.
United 316 ready to push.
United 316, push and start approved.
Ignition start.
Roger, pushback approved. United 316.
Probe
Attention
heat.
all aircraft, information Foxtrot is now current, QNH 1012.
Sets are on. Yep. External power is required. Good. Waiting for that bleed to come on. Turning on the APUs are pretty important, ladies and gentlemen. So I can't wait to do our first Dublin today. Heck yeah, man. I'm very excited. It's for you, my friend.
Yeah.
All right, waiting for the APU. Should be on any moment. Got the probe heats on. What is that? Overhead integral lighting brightness. Yep, we want those on. All right, so the APU is now on. Go ahead and disconnect the jetway. If it moves. There you go. Turn on the beacon. Fuel pumps and everything should be on, so that's okay. APU bleed is on.
Ground to flight deck, tug connected.
Heading's automatic in the, whatchamacallit, FCU altitude, FCU speeds. Good. Flight directors, are they on? Good, good. Good, good. Okay. Auto thrust, I don't know what that means. Barometric reference are fine. ND range, ND mode, EFIS. Squawk is identified. Transition level. Let's look at
Shamrock
that
1 Echo
very quickly.
November, contact tower on
Let's look.
118.6.
Tower on 118.6.
Transition
Shamrock 1 Echo
level in Dublin. And by the way, dudes, do we
Shamrock
keep the
60
packs on
Golf,
during
taxi to
pushback
holding
for an
point, runway
Airbus?
28 right via Zulu, Bravo 1, Link 1, Foxtrot 1, Link 2, Foxtrot
yes.
2, Link 3,
Okay,
Foxtrot
so it's
3,
just take
Link
off, we
4,
turn them
Finner,
off.
Link 5, Finner, Link
Yeah.
6, Delta Sierra,
Huh, so
Charlie,
the Boeing
Kilo,
systems
November,
are a little bit
November 1.
different. I have 5,000
Yeah.
feet.
Taxi to holding point, runway 28 right, via
Transition
Zulu,
altitude
Bravo
0.
1, Link 1, Foxtrot 1, Link 2, Foxtrot
Fantastic.
2, Link
Okay,
3,
speeds are
Foxtrot
in.
3, Link 4, Finner, Link 5, Finner, Link 6, Delta
V
Sierra,
speeds,
Charlie, Kilo,
rate
November,
nav,
November 1, Shamrock 60
Flux
Golf.
temperatures are fine.
Shamrock
Thrust
4, Lima
reduction,
Kilo, cross runway
acceleration,
34.
transition, altitude and level. Okay.
Shamrock 4 Lima Kilo.
Shamrock 680 requesting pushback and engine start from gate 429er.
Shamrock 680, push and start approved, face southwest.
Good. Face southwest, push and start approved. Shamrock 680. All right, let's get this party ready.
Ground to flight deck, release parking brakes, please.
Beacons on, right? Yep, beacons are on. Look at that. Parking brake.
Ground to flight deck.
Parking
all
brake.
engines clear.
Push
Start
back.
at will.
Engine area. Nose wheel steering. Engine 1. Let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very ready for this.
53 Bravo Sierra, taxi to the gate.
Gemstone 53 Bravo Sierra, taxi to parking via Sierra 5 Sierra Whiskey 2, hold short of runway 34.
Look at all these
Sierra
airplanes in
5
St.
Sierra
This is
Whiskey
awesome.
2, hold short of runway 34, Gemstone 53 Bravo
Yeah.
Sierra.
Dude, one of these days we
Ryanair
have to
3
try the
Bravo
same
Whiskey, ready for
tensions
push and
VATSIM
start.
thing. We do.
Ryanair 3 Bravo Whiskey, pushback
I don't know how it
approved.
works. That's the problem. There's no tutorials on this.
Pushback and start approved. Ryanair 3
Yeah.
Bravo Whiskey.
Parking brake, set.
Ground to flight deck, please set parking brakes.
Alright, set. Flaps. First position, fantastic. Speed brakes, okay. Okay. Everything, fuel flow, everything's ready to go for the engines. Alright, flaps.
Shamrock 4 Tango Hotel, cross runway 34.
Off,
Cross
on,
runway 34,
good,
Shamrock 4
okay.
Tango Hotel.
Shamrock 4 Lima Kilo, give way to the company A320
Speed
ahead.
brakes. Armed,
Ground to flight
auto
deck,
brake,
has been removed.
max, set. Brake pressure should be fine. ECAM, go ahead and get that memo ready. Fred, windshields. Oh, wait, maybe. Fantastic, good. Taxi light, if they're out of the way, fantastic. Let's go ahead and turn them on. APUs. Keep the probe heats on.
Ryanair 46 Yankee Zulu, contact tower on 118.6.
Slots, I don't know what that is.
To tower, Ryanair 46
Probe
Yankee
heat's
Zulu.
good. No anti-ices today. Generators are fine. APU bleed. Engine mode should be on norm. Let's go ahead and put that off. Good. Should be fine. The rudder trim and the pitch trim, not a big deal. Flight controls are fine to me. ECAM, let's go ahead and
Sierra 5 Sierra, hold short
take
of
out
runway
config normal. Let's
34,
look.
Gemstone 38
Auto
Delta.
brake max. Signs on. Spoilers armed. Flaps TO. Take out config norm. Parking brakes set.
Ryanair 3 Bravo
Comedy
Whiskey,
message
taxi
on.
to
APU
holding point,
available.
runway 28 right via
one
Delta
last
Sierra,
thing. Trim.
Charlie Kilo November 1.
Wherever
Taxi to
you
holding
are.
point runway 28
Okay.
right via Delta
It's
Sierra,
down
Charlie
0.4
Kilo November
degrees.
1, Ryanair 3 Bravo Whiskey.
Shamrock 16 Yankee, contact tower on 118.6.
All right.
Going to tower,
0.4 degrees down. Fantastic. Looks good to me. All right. So trim is all good. All right. We should be ready to go. Speed brakes. Flap set. Looks good to me. It says takeoff config normal. Flaps TO. That all should be good. Max auto brakes. Taxi. Seatbelts on. All right. Shamrock 680 requesting taxi to runway 28 right.
Shamrock 680, taxi to holding point runway 28 right via apron 5, link 2, apron 4, link 3, apron 4, link 4, Foxtrot inner, link 5,
Sheesh.
Foxtrot inner, link 6, Delta
Oh my
Sierra,
goodness.
Charlie Kilo November 1.
Taxi runway 28 right via apron 5, link 2, apron 4, link 3, apron 4, link 4, Foxtrot inner, link 5, Foxtrot inner, link 6, Delta Sierra, Charlie Kilo November 1. Shamrock 680. Wow. All right.
That's Dublin for you, dude.
All right, let's see.
I hope you had a good laugh out of that. Because I certainly enjoyed listening to that, but not at the same time. But VATSIM would make that shorter though, obviously. That'd be way too difficult to remember on VATSIM if they made it like that. I think something tells me that AIATC is not good at
Apron 4 and link 3.
something tells me that AIATC is not good at taxing instructions with bigger airports. They give it too much.
Gemstone 53 Bravo Sierra, cross runway 34.
Cross runway 34, Gemstone 53 Bravo Sierra.
Getting the yoke ready.
You're going to the new runway, dude.
Apron 4 and then link 4. Okay. Jeez. Hang on.
Trust me, dude, when I started with this airport, I had no clue, like where I was going with all these letters, taxiways, and all that.
Inner, okay. Wait for this,
Push and start approved. Gemstone 6 Romeo
propeller
Charlie.
AT-76 aircraft to
Ground
go by.
Gemstone 7-1 Golf, taxi to the gate.
The ATR.
Gemstone
Huh?
7-1 Golf, taxi
The
to parking
ATR.
via Sierra 5, Sierra Whiskey
I don't
2, hold
understand.
short of runway 34.
Is it, are you telling me it's a
Sierra 5, Sierra
propeller
Whiskey 2,
plane?
hold short
Yes.
of runway 34, Gemstone
Yes, that's
7-1
called an
Golf.
ATR.
Yep. Foxtrot inner.
Yeah, I see it. That's an ATR. That's the name of the aircraft when you look at it on flight radar. It's
Gemstone 38
called an
Delta cross runway
ATR-72-600 aircraft.
Huh.
And yes, that there is one in the
Five,
sim,
Fox.
just so you know, but it's made by Azobo and it's power, and I've heard it's absolutely awful. It's not study level.
Yeah.
So never buy that. You can only get it in the marketplace.
Shamrock 680, slow your taxi, ATR 72 on the taxiway ahead.
We'll still the taxi with the ATR ahead of me, Shamrock 680. Fantastic. I forgot the pushback announcements.
You're gonna be going. You're gonna be going next around the Ryanair terminal. You are.
Oh no.
Ryanair terminal's to your right, dude.
Yeah.
You can already see 2 in front. That ATR.
Link 6. Okay.
Ryanair 3 Bravo Whiskey contact
Oh, I see how
tower
this
on
works.
118.6.
Tower, Ryanair 3 Bravo Whiskey.
Delta Sierra. Charlie Kilo. Oh, this looks beautiful. The scenery.
Gemstone 6 Romeo Charlie, ready to taxi.
MK did a really
Gemstone
good
6
job with
Romeo
this.
Charlie,
Oh my
taxi to holding
gosh.
point runway 28 right via Zulu Bravo 1, link 1,
Hello, Aer
Like I
Foxtrot 1,
said,
link
it-
2, Foxtrot 2,
it is
link
one
3,
of their
Foxtrot
best
3, link 4,
sceneries
Finner,
out
link
there,
5, Finner, link
MK.
6, Delta Sierra, Charlie, Kilo, November, November 1.
Taxi to holding point runway 28 right via Zulu, Bravo 1, link 1, Foxtrot 1, link 2, Foxtrot 2, link 3, Foxtrot 3, link 4, Finner, link 5, Finner, link 6, Delta Sierra, Charlie, Kilo, November, November 1, Gemstone 6, Romeo Charlie.
Yeah,
Ground,
that's the
Gemstone
Ryanair
23
terminal
Charlie,
back
taxi
there.
to
I
the
saw a
gate.
Norwegian there as well.
Gemstone 23 Charlie,
on live
taxi
weather,
to parking
make
via Sierra
sure.
5, Sierra Whiskey 2, hold short of runway 34.
Sierra 5, Sierra Whiskey 2, hold short of runway 34, Gemstone 23 Charlie.
Oh, come on. Dude, the satellite's a little bit off on MK Dublin with all the techs.
Huh?
On the taxiway, at least. 25 knots.
Taxi is okay, but you'd be more concerned about runway.
Got 2 or 3 planes ahead of us. Why did that United just slow down all of a sudden? That doesn't
Shamrock
make sense.
60 Golf contact tower on 118.6.
I see a buzz next to that Norwegian.
Huh.
Tower, Shamrock 60 Golf.
See the yellow tail?
I do. Or, well,
That
I didn't
buzz. See your right.
probably
You
too
can
late,
see the
dude.
big.
Shamrock 680, contact tower on 118.6. Have a good
You can see your
afternoon.
right.
118.6, good day, Shamrock 680.
That United's probably going to Dallas.
Gemstone
I
38
bet.
Delta, give way to the
757, that's why.
I'll look once I stop in front of the Aer Lingus. Oh, maybe
I don't know
not.
how you can look.
Oh, I see a buzz in Norwegian. Nice.
That's that, yeah.
I want to be super close.
Hell no.
Bravo Whiskey, contact departure.
Give this Aer Lingus a little bit of room.
So it looks like you're number 3 for takeoff.
Yes.
That's not going to be a long wait at all.
Shamrock
It's only
6
going to be
Charlie
like
Echo,
a 5-minute
contact
wait.
ground on 130.79er.
There goes the United.
Charlie Echo.
Yeah, off to Dallas, that's my guess.
Okay, let's do a couple things while we're here. TA/RA.
Shamrock 60 Golf at 28 right, ready when able.
Landing lights. Takeoff lights.
Shamrock 60
Runway
Golf,
lights.
winds
Strobes.
260 at 9er, runway 28 right, cleared for takeoff. Have a good
Pax.
flight.
28 right, cleared
Should be
for
ready to
takeoff.
go.
Shamrock 60 Golf.
Packs are good. Seatbelt signs. Cabin crew, prepare for takeoff.
Approaching runway 28 right.
United 316, contact departure.
United 316, good
Did the strobes. Yup, we did. Nose light should be fine. Runway lights, landing lights, transponder, runway. Shamrock 680, requesting takeoff clearance runway 28 right.
Shamrock 680, Dublin Tower, runway 28 right. Hold short, you're number 1 behind the A320.
Hold short, Shamrock 680.
Shamrock 680, runway 28 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 28 right, Shamrock 680. Parking brake, release. Grab our sounds up, ladies and gentlemen.
680, line up and wait, runway 28 right, approved.
Okay, that's what I understand. Oh shoot, hold on.
Shamrock 680, runway 28 right, winds 260 at 9er, cleared for takeoff.
Hold on.
Shamrock 60 Golf, when ready, contact departure.
Clear for takeoff, runway 28 right, Shamrock 680.
Gemstone 23 Charlie, hold short of runway 34.
I'm almost ready, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. Sounds up. Where's the chrono? There it is. Rotate.
Gemstone 23 Charlie, hold short of runway 34.
34 holding short, Gemstone 23 Charlie. contact Dublin departure on 119.555.
119.555, Shamrock 680. Okay. Fantastic. Landing lights. Good, good, good. All right. All right, so check our current checklists. Everyone, can everyone hear me on stream?
Since we're in the skies east of Ballybowel Aerodrome, the closest spot of note is Dublin Airport.
Okay, good. Everyone
Opened
can
in
hear me.
1940, it started
Noodle
with just one
Aviations,
grass
how's it going,
runway
my friend?
and now
What's
handles
new?
over 30 million passengers a year. During World War II, it was known as Collinstown Aerodrome and even hosted transatlantic flying boats. Aviation enthusiasts love spotting rare aircraft here, and the control tower offers a fantastic view of the runways.
Shamrock 680, contact Dublin Centre on 126.25.
122.25, good day, Shamrock 680. Bro, I don't know what happened, but after I do my shorts recording, the OBS crashes on me. So...
Oh.
Shamrock 680, flight level 135, ascending to flight level 370. Okay. Oh, God, scare me with the packs. Okay.
Shamrock
I'm good.
680, Dublin Centre, identified.
An almost
Hello,
a moment. There. Let me see, did I actually turn them off?
Speedbird 90 Yankee at flight level 330. Dublin Centre, Speedbird 90
Yeah, I turned them
Yankee
on.
at
Okay,
flight
good.
level 330.
Sheesh, that scared
Speedbird
the
9
crap
Zulu
out of
Yankee,
me.
good afternoon. Speedbird 9 Zulu Yankee, Dublin Centre, identified. Speedbird 9 Zulu
I'm gonna
Yankee,
give that takeoff a
reading
9 out
you
of
loud
10.
and clear.
What's going on, everyone?
Center, American 173 at flight level 340.
American 173, Dublin Centre, identified.
We are climbing today. And the Phoenix is very well good at, what's it called? Dublin's not on...
Dublin Centre, Speedbird
Yeah.
193 at flight level 340.
Speedbird 193, roger.
Sheesh! Oh.
Shamrock 680,
I thought I made a mistake
contact
there,
London
but I
Control
did not,
on
so good for me.
133.6.
Good for me. Okay, chrono and takeoff clearance are good. Thrust, airspeed, V1 rotate. Packs are back on, good. Oh, goodness. Landing gear. Gear lights, autopilot, flight directors, throttles and climb. Acceleration, flaps should be up.
Lufthansa 402 with you at
I do
flight
remember
level
putting them up.
360.
Slates and speed are managed.
Lufthansa 402, identified.
Okay. Flaps, spoiler, or speed brakes we need to look at. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with my
Delta
barrel
31,
ref
climb to
discrepancy.
flight
I've
level
never seen that
360,
before.
report level.
I don't know either, but you already have standard pressure on.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't turn on the right side. Okay. Huh.
Oh, that
Speedbird
makes
04
sense.
Alpha,
Yeah, you have to do it on
traffic
both
11
sides.
o'clock and 20 miles.
I mean, what
crossing
happens if I
left to
don't
right.
do it on the other side?
Yeah, it just keeps that warning.
But does it actually apply the pressure if you do it on one side and not the other?
Delta 446, climb
It
flight
won't on the
level
other side,
280.
no.
Huh, okay. Minor, but not significant.
Delta 446.
It's fine, yeah.
Okay, so spoilers, auto thrust, autopilot.
It's just the right side would show an incorrect altitude for descending and climbing, and then
But
the
it
left
will
side
apply
won't.
the right vertical speeds and stuff on both sides if you do it on one. I'm guessing.
London Control, Shuttle 6 Yankee at flight level 210.
I don't know, dude. What do you think?
Shuttle 6 Yankee identified.
I already said that, you know, you'll have an incorrect altitude on one side, and the other side you won't have the wrong altitude.
Okay.
That,
I mainly focus on the left side anyway, so.
I know, but that's not good for a co-pilot IRL is all you gotta think about.
That's correct.
Shamrock 680, climb
Thrust.
flight level 370.
Check. Okay. Thrust, speed, flight level pressurization, cabin altitude, fuel, engine parameters,
673
hydraulics,
Foxtrot,
electrical,
climb
navigation
flight
now,
level
weather
240.
good. Alright, we're all good for
Flight level 240, easy 673
our
Foxtrot.
checklist until we get to our cruising altitude. So we're going to be here for a while. I need to go eat breakfast sometime soon.
There was still no VATSIM anyway as you departed, so yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know why they're not on.
Bird
It's
04 Alpha,
only 2
climb
o'clock
to
in the
flight level
afternoon.
280,
I know.
report level.
Leaving flight
By the
level
way, ladies and
240
gentlemen,
for flight level
I'm wearing my
280,
Say Intention
speedbird
shirt
04
today.
Alpha.
And then also, dude, just to let you know, I want to tell you as well is Geneva comes on VATSIM more often than Zurich.
Ah.
Air 7 Juliet,
Yeah.
identified.
Jeez,
Like,
man.
what was it? I think it was about 2 hours ago. Yeah, 2 hours ago I saw Geneva Tower online,
Wow.
but they went off an hour later.
That's terrible.
Control Speedbird 299 radio check. How do you read?
Speedbird 299, 555. Air France 38 Charlie Delta, descend to flight level 140.
Leaving flight level 170 for flight level
Hold on, let me
140,
get
Air
the-
France 38 Charlie Delta.
Alpha Romeo 81, descend, flight level 330, pilot's discretion.
Leaving flight level 370 for flight level 330, Alpha Romeo 81.
Pardon me.
Paris control has been on for over an hour now.
Alpha Lima
Nice.
78, descend to flight level 260.
You will be flying it in their airspace if they still are online after
Alpha Lima 78.
when you finish eating, when you get
Yeah.
back soon.
That's true. Dude, 490 knots. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. The direction you're going, you know. If you did Geneva to Dublin, it would be longer flight.
Alpha Lima 78,
I can tell you
descend,
how
flight
long
level
it,
240.
the IRL flight did it in today, Geneva back to Dublin.
Oh yeah.
They did it in an hour and 48 minutes, so only an extra 10 minutes longer.
I don't know if we're going to be going faster on this turn or not, but let's see.
Speedbird 219 Victor, flight level 340, climbing flight level 360.
Speedbird
No, we're going to be going a
219
bit
Victor,
slower.
identified.
No. So we get
It's a
get
really,
500
it's
ground
a
speed,
really
though.
short flight anyway.
We did get 500 knots, so that's good.
Speedbird 219 Victor.
Not for long though.
Chat, I want to get a poll up for all of you.
Delta
Should
446,
I
contact Scottish Control on
additionally to
135.53.
YouTube,
Scottish Control
Stream to Twitch.
135.53. Good afternoon, Delta 446.
yes or no? I'd like to get some feedback. Because I've seen some YouTubers do it, so I want to hear your feedback, ladies and gentlemen.
Alpha Alpha Lima 78, descend to flight level 210.
I need to tell you one negative part though, about
Shamrock 680,
viewers
contact
watching
London Control on 133.6.
Twitch instead of YouTube.
Yeah, tell me.
It's very heavy with battery usage.
Really?
Extremely fast your phone goes down with
Oh my
battery
God.
usage.
Well, I'm gonna be streaming on my computer and watching on my computer if that's the case.
I know, but you know, like when I use my phone to watch, you like when I'm not on my PC, you know, like say a Wednesday stream, you know, I use my phone for that, and watching on YouTube, my battery doesn't even go down as fast. But if you started on Twitch with that, God, my phone would be losing, like say in an hour, it doesn't matter how old a phone is, there. Any device, it can be on a tablet. Twitch is extremely usage heavy on battery usage. Extremely heavy it is. This is another very concerning part that I'd be not okay with. Because then my phone needs to be charging so much quicker. My phone would be needing to charge so much sooner.
Alpha Romeo 81,
That's the problem. So I don't want to be doing all the time. It's not right.
Out of flight level 370
I
for flight level 400, Alpha Romeo 81.
I don't charge my phone every night, dude, just so you know.
No, it makes sense. Makes sense.
I charge it like every 2 nights. I think that's good for me.
Yeah, I charge it every night.
I can't do that.
Alpha
Doesn't
Romeo
need to,
81,
because I use PC more, that's why.
Leaving flight level 370 for flight level 330, Alpha Romeo 81.
Like say, I watch a Kenko stream on Twitch, dude, on the phone. Like, in an hour, my phone is using about 30% battery gone.
I see. Oh, we're just gonna be under 500 knots, like so close.
Ryanair 5, Whiskey Whiskey.
Come on, please get up to 500.
Level 170.
Please get back up to 500.
You already were in the high 500 stuff. Like around 520 you went around that.
Yeah.
Saying. Yeah, all the London airspace have completely logged off it, so there's only like the ground and tower and delivery controllers on now, and approach is not standards anymore. They were all on this morning. It was very busy.
Out of flight level 170 for flight level 150, Alpha Lima 78.
1 hour and 12 minutes for Paris control.
Yeah, I
gotta
bet
stay
they're
here until cruising altitude.
I bet they're closing soon.
I have to stay here until cruising altitude.
Oh yes,
Echo
I know
9
that.
Echo Delta. Contact Scottish Control on 135.53. So long.
135.53. Good afternoon. Echo 9 Echo Delta.
Yeah, dude, like I said, it doesn't matter how old your device is. Like, that's not a PC, you know? It can be on a laptop as well, watching Twitch. And it's extremely heavy with battery usage. It's insane.
Occasional light turbulence.
Really?
So that's something you need to be careful of with audiences that don't have a PC.
I wonder why it is like that.
Probably a lot more you can do on it or something than YouTube.
Yeah, probably more memory usage, resources it uses.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, I don't have an estimate guess how much it uses an hour. I was making that up 30% gone in an hour.
Yeah.
Leaving for flight level 340.
That's what it feels like to me.
Victor.
I swear that takeoff was so smooth,
Like,
dude.
yeah, like say you just charge your phone, yeah, it's at 100% now, and then you unplug it, and then you go to watch Twitch, and then 5 minutes later, it's already at 90%.
Ah.
And you're like, what the hell? What's going on with my phone? You'd be like, and then it's just Twitch all the time. That's doing that.
I get it.
And then if you watch YouTube, you would see that you'd be on about 95% instead of 90. This is another reason why I just can't use Twitch for mobile, dude. I just can't do it.
On 134.755.
It has to be for PC only Twitch when I want to watch it.
London Control, Shuttle 4 Delta with you, flight level 170.
Shuttle 4 Delta, identified. Good afternoon.
Like, your device can be brand new, it doesn't matter. We bought from the shop right now and it will still go down so fast because it's Twitch.
I understand. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and get our seatbelts off. Fantastic.
Lufthansa 470, continue climb to flight level 430.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've now reached our cruising altitude.
To flight level 430,
Outside, the
Lufthansa
temperature is somewhere
470.
between quite hot, quite cold, and don't open the window. This is a great
Ladies and
opportunity
gentlemen,
to
this is
relax
Edson,
and enjoy the
OMG
flight.
Edson Carlos from
If
the
you're
cabin.
watching
The captain
live,
has just
feel
turned
free
off
to
the vent.
join the passengers and share where you're flying from today. The flight deck will continue monitoring weather, fuel, and our progress toward our destination. Thanks again for choosing PMM Aviation.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go AFK for a moment, go eat some breakfast, so I'll be back shortly.
Okay, see you in a
Flight level 140,
Yep.
Ryanair 5 Whiskey Whiskey.
Descend, flight level 140.
You called, Captain? Dear guests, the cabin crew will now begin the snack and beverage service. Be sure to try our delicious Irish soda bread and the famous Aer Lingus tea. After the service, selected items from our shop will be available for you to browse. Thank you for flying with Aer Lingus and enjoy your flight.
Shuttle 6 Yankee, descend to flight level 170, pilot's discretion.
Out of flight level 210 for flight level 170, Shuttle 6 Yankee.
Shamrock 680, contact London Control on 133.6. Shuttle 6 Yankee, descend, flight level 170.
Leaving flight level 210 for flight level 170, Shuttle 6 Yankee.
KLM 685 with you, flight level 300.
KLM 685, identified. Shamrock 680, contact London Control on 133.6.
London Control, Speedbird 6 Romeo Bravo at flight level 240.
Speedbird 6 Romeo Bravo, identified. Echo 5, Mike Whiskey, contact Paris Control on 128.875.
Switching to 128.875, Echo 5 Mike Whiskey.
Shamrock 680, contact London Control on 134.39er.
London Control, Virgin 135 Golf, out of flight level 370 for flight level 400.
Virgin 135 Golf, identified. Good afternoon.
London Control, Speedbird 6 Romeo Bravo. Wanted to let you know the ride's been smooth all the way.
Speedbird 6 Romeo Bravo, roger that. PIREPs are appreciated.
Hey, Captain PMM, would you like anything to drink or a small snack while I'm here?
London Control, Shamrock 715, flight level 170.
Shamrock 715, roger. Shamrock 680, contact London Control on 134.39er. Echo 52 Victor, contact Paris Control on 128.875, so long.
Over to Paris Control on 128.875, Echo 52 Victor.
Alpha Romeo 81, descend, flight level 330.
Down to flight level 330, Alpha Romeo 81.
Virgin 135 Golf, moderate chop here at flight level 380, might ask for higher.
Virgin 135. Golf, Roger. We have other reports of smooth air above flight level 380. Shamrock 680, contact London Control on 127.83. Land 3607, continue descent to flight level 270.
Leaving for flight level 270, land 3607.
Land 3607, contact Brussels Control on 125.0.
Switching to 125.0, land 3607.
Shamrock 680, contact London Control on 127.83.
London Control, Easy 81 Golf Zulu, flight level 170, descending flight level 130.
Easy 81 Golf Zulu, Roger. Shamrock 715, reduce speed to 280.
Speed 280, Shamrock 715.
London Control, Speedbird 291, out of flight level 180 for flight level 200.
Speedbird 291 identified. Shamrock 680, contact London Control Center on 127.83.
Contacting London Control Center on 127.83, Shamrock 680. London Control, Shamrock 680. Good afternoon at flight level 370.
Shamrock 680, London Control identified. Good afternoon. Easy 24 Romeo Tango, contact Dutch Mill Center on 11.805. Good afternoon.
Over to Dutch Mill Center on 118.805, Easy 24 Romeo Tango.
London Control, Speedbird 514, climbing flight level 180 for flight level 200.
Speedbird 514, roger. Speedbird 291, continue climb to flight level 240.
Up to flight level 240, Speedbird 291.
Alpha Romeo 81, continue descent to flight level 300.
Descending flight level 300, Alpha Romeo 81. London Control, KLM 1140, flight level 170.
KLM 1140, identified. Alpha Romeo 81, contact Paris Control on 135.55 so long.
Paris Control, 135.55, good afternoon, Alpha Romeo 81.
London Control, Speedbird 514, radio check.
Speedbird 514, Redu 555. Speedbird 514, climb to flight level 240, report level.
Climbing flight level 240, Speedbird 514. London Control, Legend 207, Echo with you, out of flight level 170 for flight level 110.
Legend 207, Echo, roger.
London Control, Alpha in 72 Papa Quebec, at flight level 180.
Alpha 72 Papa Quebec, identified. Good afternoon. Alpha Romeo 81, contact Paris Control on 135.55. Good afternoon.
135.55, good afternoon, Alpha Romeo 81.
Speedbird 514, climb to flight level 280.
Climbing to flight level 280, Speedbird 514.
Easy 89 Charlie Hotel, contact Dutch Mill Center on 118.805. So long.
Switching to 118.805, Easy 89 Charlie Hotel.
Alpine 72 Papa Quebec, contact Paris. Control on 128.875. Good afternoon.
Paris Control 128.875, good afternoon. Alpine 72 Papa Quebec.
Griffin 26 Bravo Foxtrot, contact breath control on 129.505. So long.
Switching to 129.505, Griffin 26 Bravo Foxtrot.
London Control, Echo 60 Golf at flight level 170.
Echo 60 Golf, good afternoon. Ryanair 83 Sierra Zulu, climb to flight level 280, report level.
Up to flight level 280, Ryanair 83 Sierra Zulu.
Speedbird 514, climb to flight level 320. Speedbird 514. Speedbird 514, contact breath control on 129.505.
129.505, Speedbird 514.
KLM 1140, climb to flight level 200, report level.
Flight level 200, KLM 1140.
Speedbird 291, any ride reports for us up there?
Light shop, otherwise smooth, Speedbird 291.
Alpine 72 Papa Quebec, climb to flight level 320, report level.
Climbing flight level 320, Alpine 72 Papa Quebec.
Shamrock 680, contact Paris Control on 128.875.
Contacting Paris Control on 128.875, Shamrock 680. Paris Control, Shamrock 680. Good afternoon, maintaining flight level 370.
Shamrock 680, Paris Control identified. Bonjour. Alpha Romeo 81, descend flight level 150.
Down to flight level 150, Alpha Romeo 81.
Alpha Romeo 81, descend flight level 130.
Descending flight level 130, Alpha Romeo 81.
Echo 46 Papa, descend to flight level 280, pilot's discretion.
Descending to flight level 280, Echo 46 Papa.
Echo 5 Mike Whiskey, descend to flight level 320, pilot's discretion.
Descending to flight level 320, Echo 5 Mike Whiskey.
Speedbird 4 Delta Charlie with you out of flight level 170 for flight level 130.
Speedbird 4 Delta Charlie, roger. Lufthansa 542, descend flight level 280, pilot's discretion.
Flight level 280, Lufthansa 542.
Alpine 70 Papa Quebec, continue climb to flight level 360.
Climbing to flight level 360, Alpine 72 Papa Quebec. Speedbird 291, flight level 240.
Speedbird 291, roger. Ryanair 26 Charlie Romeo, contact London Control on 127.83.
Switching to 127.83, Ryanair 26 Charlie Romeo.
Back, ladies and gentlemen. And is the VATSIM center still on? Let's check for you.
They're not, but I need to tell you something, dude.
What's up?
I think you'll when you're not doing 3-hour flights on a Sunday, yeah. When you're doing like an hour and a half, 2.5 hours, right?
Yeah.
I think you'll have to stop. I wanted to make this change because you used to do this all the time. I really want you to go back to the 2 p.m. days, dude, for Sunday flights.
2 p.m.
An hour later.
Okay.
Because the controllers are coming on more often at 2 p.m. in Europe and US as well, like which is 9 a.m. East Coast time in US. You know, because that's a usual work day, even like during the week when you think about it. You know, not many people start a work day at 8 o'clock. You know, when you think about it. So, if you think about it that way, 9 o'clock. And 2 p.m. in Europe is when I really think that you should like only if the flights are not 3 hours long. If they're 3 hours long, then sure, come on at 1. I'm saying on Sundays, but if they're not even 3 hours and they're really short, then no need to come on so early, dude.
Okay.
Because they're not going to be on too early on the weekend. Too early. Not,
yeah, I understand.
Who wants to wake up so early on weekends? Nobody.
Makes sense.
Because that's how you missed your opportunity for a Dublin agency, because they came on.
Oh, I see. Oh, I know what you mean. Okay.
Like, I know you wouldn't, like, okay, so you came on it, so let me say 30 minutes ago. Okay, so that would be after 2. Yeah, you would have been still on the ground by then. Like, you would have been only getting in the air about around now, say, and they would have been on, say.
Yes.
But then at 1 o'clock is lunchtime hour. This is for Europeans. Like all that time, because did you notice that a lot of London came back on as well? They see how busy London's after getting again. Except for one sector to the west, that border didn't come back on.
Was terrible.
But the rest of the right, oh my god, they all came back out of nowhere. They must have been having lunch, and now they're ready to fight some action again with people.
Well, my time was terrible. Okay.
Yeah, so this, I'm only saying this for short flights. Like, this is only an hour and 40-minute flight today you're doing, dude. Like, I just think the timing is awful today.
Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, well, we'll get into that.
Now, I know Geneva is on right now, see? There's ground and tower on. I did tell you that they come on more often than Zurich, so there's your proof. There's your proof there, right?
Yeah.
That I told you. But there's no center on and stuff, and Paris went off a while ago as you were eating control. So then also, you actually still wouldn't have caught them anyway, but you would have been with London. Yeah.
I understand.
So
okay.
You would have been with Dublin as well, so that's a missed opportunity.
Well, it is 1 o'clock though. That's true.
I know, but I'm just telling you, like, you know, like a normal, like, it doesn't have to be weekends, you know. I'm just saying a normal work day is 9 to 5, you know. When you think about it, that's 2 p.m. in Europe.
In
I know,
US.
but I'm saying a lot for a lot of people. I'm saying 9 is a normal time. to be starting. That's
Ryanair
what I'm trying to
98
say.
Mike Lima, continue
Then for
climb to
Europe,
flight level
it'd be
360.
2 p.m. So that'd be 9 a.m. in the
level
US.
360,
Like,
Ryanair
here's an
98 Mike
example,
Lima.
yeah. New York Center came on, right? You know, like when last week, was it last week you were doing DFW to JFK? Or JFK to
The week
DFW, was
before, I
that last?
believe.
Was that? Okay. Well, as I want to talk about this one as well, they also came on about 2 p.m. But I know that flight was much longer as well, so there's nothing you can do about that. But I'm just telling you that there was no East Coast controllers on at 1 o'clock my time at all. Nothing.
I understand.
And then when 2 p.m. came, the controllers are all coming on. Even Boston came on as well. They're all awake now.
Crossing left to right at flight level 360.
Next time,
There
start a
you
little
go.
later.
An hour later, 2 p.m. And then come on to me at 1:30. Like you used to do.
Yeah.
On Sundays.
That's pretty simple.
Like 1 p.m. I feel like is more for Saturdays. That's just me. That's how the old routine used to work. Then
Yes.
but then you suddenly changed it to earlier on Sundays as well, and this is how you're not catching enough ATC VATSIM all the time now as you used to. Just too early for Europe.
Yes. Anyway, chat, what's up? Hey there, sorry I missed the start. I swear YouTube said 12 noon. What? Let me look.
Oh no, did
it? Hold on. Let me look.
Actually, I don't know how we can find that out now because you already went live.
Alpine 72 Papa Quebec.
Just a second, hold on.
Flight level 340.
Descending flight level 340.
What time did we have it? I don't know, actually.
No. Hang on. No, the thumbnail says 8 a.m. EST.
Huh. Interesting.
No, you did have it for 1 o'clock.
Perhaps there was an error with, what's it called? Did I accidentally didn't put the right time?
Climb to flight level 280.
But it was meant to be 8 o'clock, that's a certainty.
Flight level 280, WestJet
Where are we
4109.
now?
But yeah, so since you're still around all next weekend, since you're not going to Disney until the 29th, is it? Yeah, 29th
Yes.
you told me. So from next Sunday, whatever flight that's going to be, if it's going to be less than 3 hours, please
Less than 3
do
hours?
2 p.m. for next Sunday.
Yes.
Less than 3 hour flights, yeah.
If it's in the U.S., doesn't matter.
No, doesn't matter.
Alright. Let's see. Alright. Talk about... Dude, you want to talk about a little bit of Ireland's aviation history that you know of?
Well, the thing is that you've already noticed, I've never flown private jets or anything at all in real life, you know?
Yeah.
I've always flown international aircrafts. So, don't know what I could say much about that.
What about Dublin as an international hub?
Lufthansa 542, contact breast control on 124.065. Good afternoon.
Well,
switching to 124.065, Lufthansa
yeah,
542.
what I can say, okay, I can say one thing about this
Yankee X-ray, cancel speed restrictions, resume normal cruise.
What year was that? It's like 2022 or 2023. That Dublin Airport got a new runway, which was a huge change to this country. Because it made
Alpha 9 Yankee X-ray,
it made traffic way less busier as well. Less delays occurred as well with that.
Yes.
Heavier aircrafts especially were able to take off on a bigger runway now. Like, that was amazing for that as well. but the whole time,
November Mike,
like
flight
Dublin was
330.
always with runway 28 left and 10 right.
Huh.
All the time. That always existed. But ever since, like I said, the new runway was introduced, yeah, that completely changed Dublin Airport to another level, is what I'm saying.
KLM 1423, descending flight level 270 for flight level 230.
That's common sense right there, you know, because another runway, you know, makes things less busier, you know, and you can get out quicker when you think about it, when you put them in,
it's more efficient,
you know. Yeah. But that doesn't mean that it completely reduced all the delays, you know. That's not true at all. It just made it way less busier, is what I said. So, yeah, that's all I can say about that.
How good is Dublin with transatlantic aviation, like across the Atlantic?
You see, I don't have an answer for this one because, you know, I've never been to the US yet, so I've never gone on, and I've never been on a long haul in real life ever.
Flight level 330.
So I don't have an answer for that. I'd have to, like, you know, go to the US from Dublin to really experience what that is like.
Yeah.
So I can't really, I can't just go by YouTube videos, like, from what I've seen, you know, because there's all mixed reviews, like, with different things that happen. Like, I need to be there to
have an evaluation on that. I see. But there's so many flights that go out of Dublin for the US, like Cleveland, Indianapolis, Dallas,
yeah,
JFK, Boston.
These are a lot of the Aer Lingus' newer routes that they did. Like, their newest one was Raleigh Durham that they started in April.
Yeah, they do Cleveland.
Yeah, that's existed for a long time now, like over a year.
Climb to flight level 320.
It's insane that they're doing Cleveland now.
Cleveland has existed for over a year, dude. It's not really new anymore.
Yeah.
It's Nashville was another one before Raleigh Durham was.
That's pretty
was
cool.
a new one. That was another new one that they did. But besides that, I don't know. Like, they don't really have any other ones that they're going to be, that they haven't announced yet anytime soon, because, you know, these new routes are not even began to, like, long enough yet to be already planning more new routes, like, to the US or Europe, you know? Like, they've done a lot of new ones, you know?
Interesting.
KLM 1423, continue descent to flight level 200.
Descending to flight level 200, KLM 1423.
What about Aer Lingus' identity and branding?
So, Aer Lingus' service is like literally fantastic what they do.
WestJet 4109, climb to flight level 360.
Even
WestJet 4109.
like all the cabin crew food, and not just that, the cabin crew are all very friendly staff on the airline. Like, much more friendly than Ryanair, I can tell you. Like, I don't have to be flying Ryanair to know this, you know? Like, you can see this on YouTube reviews and all this, and internet reviews, you know? Like, I don't need to get into that, you know? Like, you do your research, and then there's your answer. You end off there, you know? Don't question about it, you know? You look at it yourself, you know? But in terms of Well, what I also gotta say, dude, about Aer Lingus versus Ryanair is Aer Lingus' time management skills are so well prepared than Ryanair.
Good.
Because Ryanair are delayed way more often than Aer Lingus. Well, that explained like how I was telling you about my friend getting back home from Cleveland yesterday, back to Dublin from Cleveland. He didn't have a delay out of Cleveland yesterday at all. And his plane arrived. His plane arrived 10 minutes early. It arrived at 6:30 Cleveland time.
Wow.
And then its pushback time was 8:10 Cleveland time. So it had an hour and 30-minute turnaround.
Wow. Unreal.
And then also boarding. Like when my mate told me when boarding started, he told me that boarding was 40 minutes long.
Wow.
And that's very normal, you know. That's correct, you know. Like that's it's not a 737, it's not an A320, you know.
Yes.
It's very expected. Like that's what you and I would expect it if we ever went on a heavy in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Like even if you went on a heavy out of MCO or Dallas in the future, you know, over the years, and I go on an Aer Lingus A320, let's say, would be my first heavy out of Dublin that I can do. You know, like boarding is obviously going to take so much longer than a 320 and a 737. You know, you can't question it. You know about why that is. It's so obvious because of the aircraft size. It carries more packs. You know.
Yes. Wait, which aircraft is this?
No, I'm just talking about like, you know, an Aer Lingus A330. It takes more longer to board.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Than a 320. You know.
Yes.
It's so much bigger.
Control on 125.08.
So that's something you will have to keep in mind if you ever fly from MCO to Dublin in a 330 Aer Lingus in real life ever in the future. You know, that's something you gotta be super patient about, that you just cannot avoid. You know.
Yes.
30 to 40 minute boarding minutes.
Which makes sense.
And there's nothing you can do about it, whether you like it or not, as well. You know. If you're a very impatient person, then that's your problem, you know, that you have to deal with. And then also, if you really can't deal with it, then yeah, I would just say don't fly a heavy aircraft in real life then, because it's obviously going to take longer to board and deboard as well.
Paris control,
so I'll let you think about that, dude, if you think you can make it up for skill with that, and if your skills are too poor for that, then I guess you'll never visit me then in real life. It's that simple.
Yep. I think I've done pretty good with being patient for boarding.
Well, yeah, and so have I as well, just so you know. Like small aircrafts like A320 and yeah.
Yes.
737. What I can tell you is a 737 is
121.075.
actually no, that's not true. The longest aircraft I've been on, dude, in real life, like over the years, is an A321.
Sheesh. How? I mean, 200 something passengers.
Yes. So much more than
586.
An A320 and a 737-800.
Descend, flight level 230.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you this story, yeah.
230, Speedbird 586, Mike.
This was years ago before these were retired, right? Years ago, I can't remember when this was, but I can tell you it was in the summertime. Years ago, when I was flying Dublin to Alicante, yeah, in an Aer Lingus 320, yeah.
In real life, yep.
Over to Brussels control
Yeah.
on 125.0.
And then a week later, I was surprised that my aircraft was replaced from a 320 to an A321 coming back to Dublin. I went on.
Sheesh.
So I went on an Aer Lingus A321 long range coming back.
Heck yeah, man.
And then you want to know what I saw coming in?
What?
Level 180.
Business class.
Hey.
Identified.
Business class, and then usual economy afterwards. But business
Heck yeah.
class was the biggest new thing. Because an A320 and the 737 don't have them. They're too small of an aircraft. But yeah, A321 replaced from an A320. That was quite a big surprise, I gotta say. It wasn't something that was expected to happen. And yeah, but that just meant that boarding took longer, and the aircraft went a bit more faster as well. Obviously.
Oh yeah.
I just don't know how fast. But that was something really cool that I definitely won't forget.
291 with you, flight level 240.
It's something that was not expected.
Speedbird 750.
Alright, putting our minimums and stuff in.
20 miles. Crossing left to right.
Winds.
So yeah, that's all that I can say.
180.
Nothing else.
I get it, man.
The traffic, Speedbird
Well,
750.
that's an awesome conversation to have, and I think your perspective on Aer Lingus and Irish aviation is really valued, dude. And I appreciate.
Yeah. But that will change even more when I get to do a first long haul in real life.
Yeah, and I
do
appreciate
want
the
I
passion
do
you
want
have
to
for it.
experience an Aer Lingus proper transatlantic
Oh, yeah.
long haul. I do. I don't know how it works. Because I've never been.
Yeah.
So that's where things will really completely change from an A321 and a 320 I've been on more.
75. So long.
121.075. Good afternoon, Speedbird 750.
So yeah, there you go.
Do you know anything about Swiss aviation or geography or anything?
No.
No? Tell us a little bit about Geneva, Switzerland. I'm going to see if the tour guide can.
127.075.
I've never been in real life either, dude.
Beautiful lake, the Jet d'Eau fountains,
Sim won't
and as
help,
the headquarters of many international organizations like the United Nations and the Red Cross.
Wow. Tell me more.
Geneva, Switzerland is nestled along the shores of Lake Geneva and is famous for its Jet d'Eau, one of the tallest fountains in the world, shooting water 140 meters into the air.
Dude, look,
the city
all
is
of
also home
London's
to the
now
European
online.
headquarters of the United Nations and the International Red Cross,
The last
making it a
border
hub
of
for
London
diplomacy
just came
and
on.
humanitarian efforts.
Proves I was
Geneva's
too
Old
late.
Town is a maze of cobblestone streets.
I see what you mean.
St. Pierre Cathedral at its heart.
What a shame.
A
Okay.
site where John Calvin once preached during the Protestant Reformation.
I'm not saying doing this first
The city is
Saturday as
also
well, I
known
just
for
want
its
you to do this on a
watchmaking
Sunday.
The Tech
Come
Philippe
on
Museum
later.
is a must-see
For
for
sure,
anyone
these
fascinated by
super short
intricate
flights.
timepieces.
Air France 132.
Tell us a little bit about the
flight level
Alps.
320.
This is a little bit about the geography.
Level 320.
The Alps are the
Air France
highest and most
132.
extensive mountain range system in Europe, stretching about 1,200 kilometers across 8 countries.
Oh my
And they're famous
gosh.
for their dramatic peaks, including Mont Blanc, which is
8
the tallest
countries?
at 4,808 meters.
Wow. Okay, so France, Italy, Germany, Switzerland, Austria. I can name 5 of the 8. Wow. I really like the Alps. I want to go one day and see them.
Climb to flight
19
level
distance
360.
until our top descent.
Climbing to flight level 360, Echo 324.
My question is, where would you be going to see the Alps in real life? Where would that be in the world?
I'm at a mix between Austria,
Okay.
possibly Switzerland.
Uh-huh.
I think Austria would be nice.
680, descend via Lucerto.
I would have to
Yeah.
look at what Germany looks like with the Alps,
into Geneva.
but I have a feeling Austria might be the country I go to and see
Romeo
it.
to flight level 080 into Geneva.
Okay.
Shamrock
Well, and
680.
let me just tell you something. If you were going to Switzerland, right?
Yeah.
You could fly
France Soleil 77 Foxtrot.
from
Contact Marseille
MCO
Control,
or
126
Jacksonville to
705.
Dulles, and then hop on a United 767 from Dulles to
126.705, good
Geneva.
afternoon, France
That's
Soleil,
fair.
7 Foxtrot X-ray.
That's one way I can think of how you would get there. 'Cause you'd obviously be going in a heavy aircraft because of how far it is, you know? You wouldn't be going on a small aircraft after that.
I'm honestly, I really want to see the Alps one day. It'd be a dream to see it. I've seen them in the sim, don't get me wrong. But
I know.
seeing them in real life is going to be a completely different experience. When I was coming up, when I was in Virginia in June, early July, I had an opportunity to see a mountain peak from a peak itself and overlook a valley, and it was just breathtaking. I couldn't believe how cool it was. Okay, seatbelts coming back on.
Transavia 38 Bravo with you, flight level 360.
There's no center on, dude, but there's ground and tower on in Geneva.
We'll log on when we get close to downwind.
Yeah. Don't make sure not to log on too late, like turning on final or anything, because you can be
before
caught for
final, that's
that.
what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, you can be caught for that, because then you'll cause a Unicom traffic jam, then, as they call it.
What can I do for
Here
you,
we go,
Captain?
any second now. And
Descend flight level 150.
there you go, let's do it. Shoot.
Flight level 150, fueling 9 Echo Juliet.
Yeah, look how packed London is, dude. The whole centers are all back on. It's crowded. And it's not an event, you know. No events. It's
Ladies and gentlemen, we have left our cruising altitude and have
Sunday
started our
flying.
approach to
That's what it
Geneva
is.
Airport.
Yep.
Please return to your seats, stow your tables, fasten your seatbelts.
I gotta use the restroom.
Heathrow and Gatwick are busy as well.
I have to use the restroom, so I'll be right there.
Grimes Control 121.075. Good afternoon, Sky Knight 476.
Tango 93 Kilo, descend to flight level 330 at your discretion.
Out of flight level 370 for flight level 330, Tango 93 Kilo.
Air France 132, contact Bordeaux Control on 127.675, so long.
Switching to 127.675, Air France 132. Eurowings 2 Whiskey at flight level 330.
Eurowings 2 Whiskey, roger. Tango for Lima Whiskey. Contact Swiss Radar Center on 119.175, Solon. Shamrock 680. Contact Reams Control on 121.075.
Contacting Reams Control on 121.075. Shamrock 680.
I'm here.
Reams Control, Shamrock 680. Good afternoon, flight level 300 descending via Luzar 2 Romeo.
Shamrock 680. Reams Control identified. Good afternoon.
Geneva's not a really hard airport to be landing in there.
Oh yeah, I'm not surprised.
Flight level 180 for flight level 150, Speedbird 586 Mike.
Doing pretty good staying on profile.
Speedbird 291 at flight
Yeah.
level 240. Speedbird 291, roger.
Pro heats are still on. Probe just means window heats.
Yeah.
Let's start getting our flight plan pre-filed on VATSIM.
Alpha 8 Foxtrot Echo descend to flight level 280.
Pre-file, VATSIM.
Level 280, Alpha 8 Foxtrot Echo.
I'm looking at the Lucer star on Charfox as well, dude, and yeah, it says Lucer 2 flight level 200, which I see are descending to right now. I know. I'm reading them myself as well.
For flight level 300, Emirates 65 Whiskey.
Alpine 18 November Echo. Continue climb to flight level 200.
Flight level 200, Alpine 18 November Echo.
Alpine 18 November Echo. Maintain 270 knots.
Flowing to 270, Alpine 18 November Echo.
Turn off with stand tensions. Log on to VATSIM. Less performance now, probably. Locating sim objects folder. There you go. EIN 680, okay.
There appears to only be one aircraft approaching Geneva Airport right now. No one else.
Airbus A320.
I think
EIN 680, A320, fantastic. 122.8, let's go to. Okay, fantastic. Grab the tower frequency. 118.705, okay.
These controllers have been on an hour now.
Good.
Yeah, so if there's a Swiss A220 coming at, he's at flight level 170 right now, descending into Geneva.
Huh.
So you gotta keep an eye on that aircraft. rest of the other aircraft are not going to Geneva. So,
Yep, I see myself now. Okay, so it's 50-50 on Twitch. Yeah, chat, I'm very curious if y'all want me to do it. I'm kind of interested to do it. I don't know why my heart's racing.
what are you stressed about?
I hope I can float, or I hope I can get such a low FPM that I'm like, dude, come on, don't stress over that. Let's get a smooth or a soft.
Yeah.
If I can absolutely do it, that'd be amazing. Okay, we're still on profile. That's good. I'm seeing the lake already.
Dude, any direct you can take.
No one's on, so I could technically.
Can you do? I'm gonna be your controller here, okay? I'm going by flight radar. Can you go direct after Lurko, direct to Golf 514?
Yeah, sure. I see what you mean.
This will take you right over the lake.
No one's on, right? I think we're gonna do okay though.
There's no one in front of you.
Yeah. Palma.
They're all coming in from the south side. You're not there yet.
I'm watching the radar very closely. Yeah, I'm much closer to arrival than this one aircraft is, so it should be fine.
Yeah. And they're still landing.
Oh, I need to be on profile. Hold on a second.
It hasn't changed, so it's still 2-2 for landing.
Come on, get back on profile. Sheesh. What's the waypoint? GG514.
So,
okay.
After Lurko, yeah. Which I do see you're coming towards Lurko on stream with the delay. And then you can see from Golf 514, it's vectors to Garpy or something, I think that says. Or it's Zafri, yeah. That direct
dude, I think I'm gonna start executing the direct any second.
It's gonna look so clean, that direct. What they're doing on flight radar.
Okay, landing lights and everything on.
Yeah, just keep the speed brakes out. Get the green dot back in the middle.
And then we could probably take it direct to Golf Papa. Yeah, exactly.
Zafri, yeah. That's where the beginning of the star begins. So you'll avoid the Alps as well.
Yep.
This is just what I seen like from like radar, the latest flight that Aer Lingus did today. They took that direct. That's why I was giving it to you as well, since there's no Swiss radar on.
Yep. We're too low right now.
Oh, too low, even after taking that direct. Interesting. Yep. I thought you would have been too high then.
Gabriel, yeah, you can see flight level 070.
You can see the You can see the speed constraint 220 knots at Golf 514 as well.
Yep.
And then it looks like, from looking at the stream, at Zafri you want to reduce to 210 knots.
I do have that.
Yeah. So not 180. 210. Yeah.
Yep.
Probably a bit of a long final, if I was to guess.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And this is for Alp reasons as well.
Of course. Okay, just going to maintain flight level at 080.
Yeah. Thank God you're not too high after taking that direct. I know that was risky.
Oh, I can't wait to take this final approach, dude. I'm watching that other Swiss aircraft very carefully.
Yeah.
Alright, hold on. Let me start getting our cameras ready. Okay, great.
Yeah, the Swiss 218 Lima A320 I'm looking at. He's at 9,000.
Okay, landing rate monitor and G's ready to go. Get ready for the direct. Oh, there's another one coming into Geneva!
But they're further than you.
No, they're
He's
closer.
at 180.
I'm further.
Look how you're closer. They're further. They've got a long way.
Yeah.
They're at 180. You're at 8,000. There's a difference, a mega difference. 10,000 feet behind.
Yep.
Yeah, I see that Swiss turning.
All right, let's go down to speed 220 knots.
So you're going to be number 2 for landing then.
Yes.
The Swiss is overtaking you right now. So this will be a perfect lineup then.
I'm watching this pretty carefully.
Yeah.
All right, heading 092.
If this was Heathrow, dude, you'd be stressed out. No controller on. How crowded it would be trying to get in on Unicon.
Oh, yeah. I'm watching this very carefully. Hold on.
I know you are.
All right, max auto brake. Or no, medium auto brake today.
No, you can't do max for landing in Airbus.
You're right. All right, send to 7,000 feet, or 070.
And then after Golf 514, reduce to 210 then.
Yep. Giving that, letting the separation occur.
Yeah. Yeah, the Swiss is on final now, established. It's looking good. Let them keep going in further.
Okay, direct. Hold on. Take it direct. Oh, Gopri. Shoot. Shoot, I made an error. Hold on. Sapri. Okay.
Sapri, yeah.
Oh, God. Okay, that was close. Sheesh. Okay. Okay, transition altitude. Weather's on live, make sure, yep. Live is checked. Okay. Okay, start tuning on the tower in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Approach mode. ILS, that's correct. Start getting the constrained altitudes on. All right, getting back on profile. All right, start tuning the tower. That was a really good separation. That's good. All right, tower's tuned in. One 8.705. 121.855. Yep, fantastic. Approach mode's activated. Fantastic. Landing, glide slope coming on. All right, we are on course, so this is good. I'll start contacting them in a moment. All right, start putting our first flop down.
Geneva Tower, good day. This is 321 establish Airbus 122. We have no permission to
3218 Lima, Geneva Tower. Bonjour, continue approach, wind variable.
How sounds are coming up. Geneva Tower, good afternoon. On long final for runway 22, if I'm correct. EIN 680, or Shamrock 680. Continue approach, Shamrock 680. Alright, chat, wish me luck here. Get the replay on. Start getting the 200 knots. 90 knots. Okay, flop 2. Wish me luck, ladies and gentlemen. You're coming down. Okay, approach speed. Full flaps extended. All right, let's do this.
One decimal 85.
Start recording. 18 vertical. Clear to land, runway 22, Shamrock 680. Disconnect my airplane. Okay. Down a bit more. On glide path.
100 above. 4.
Oh shit.
Minimum.
Thank you.
Retard.
Oh! Oh! Jeez! Oh my god, that hurt. Oh. This is why I barely fly the Fenix, ladies and gentlemen.
680, contact Airline 121.855.
121.855, Shamrock 680. Good day. Come on, come on, come on. Shamrock 680, good afternoon. Requesting taxi to assigned gate.
Shamrock 680, taxi Geneva Airport. Bonjour, taxi Stanford via Outer.
Taxi via Stanford, can you repeat that taxi instruction one more time?
Shamrock 680, taxi Stanford via Outer.
Taxi via Stan 64 via Alter, Shamrock 680. Hold on. Holy crap, that's why I don't like flying the Fenix, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god, that was awful. That was not intentional, by the way. Holy cow, the 350 is way better at flaring than that. What did I get? Jesus! 400 feet per minute, man? Holy crap! I did practice yesterday. That's okay. What was it? Stand 6'4" was. My God! Oh my God, man! Stand. Okay, got it. Stand 6'4". Oh, dude, I am so. Oh.
Oh, that's upsetting.
I know, it's just the Fenix is so heavy.
No.
Oh my god. Alright, coming up to stand 6'4".
Those controllers sounded nice, by the way.
Oh. Did you see me holding the flare too?
Yes.
Oh my god, man, that's
You have a flight recorder for that?
Yes.
Okay, good, because I'll definitely want you to look back at it after, outside.
I'm not a bad Fenix pilot, but it's just such a harder. I used to be so good, and then now all of a sudden I've really, because I haven't flown it in a long time. Okay, how'd I do here? Coming in a little bit.
It was a bounce as well.
Yeah. Oh god, that was awful. I did not intend to firm that. Holy crap.
That does not mean that you were supposed to fly earlier than 30.
Okay. Parking brake. What'd you say?
I said that does not mean you were supposed to fly earlier than 30.
Which I didn't.
God.
I was gentle with it. It's like, wow.
I know.
Holy crap. I feel that I'm more of a 737 pilot. I should have flared stronger. I will be honest.
That's the Phoenix for you.
Yeah. Do you fly the Phoenix anymore because of the flare or no?
Time to time, I don't fly it as much as I used to before the iFly came out there.
I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect from VATSIM. Seatbelt's coming off. Okay. Quest deploy.
Those controllers sounded good, dude.
They did. Holy crap,
I was
man.
Listen, dude, let me tell you what I did. I muted the live stream and I was listening to you from the livenet.track.
Okay. God, that was awful.
So I was listening to Geneva Tower and ground on Google.
That was awful, dude. Oh my god. I'm definitely deleting that flight. Oh.
Yeah.
That's awful. No, not even close to butter. That really hurt my back. Wah, 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 wah. Whoops. You made an error.
Would you call it a Canco landing?
Unfortunately, I would.
Yeah.
I just feel that I'm gonna be flying Boeing more now. Like, I'm bonding with the Thrustmaster. But you know what I think what the problem is, dude? I'm not flying Airbus enough as much as I used to. And I don't fly the Phoenix usually. I did some practice last night. Like, I'm gonna watch the flare again. Let me watch it. Oh my god.
I didn't check the winds as well. Let me see what it was.
Okay.
Okay, it was a 3-knot headwind and a 1-knot crosswind. That's not even terrible whatsoever.
Like, my vertical speed wasn't even bad. Oh my god. Did you... I probably should have flared stronger if that's the case. Jesus.
Yeah,
my vertical speed wasn't even bad either. That's the problem.
The Phoenix always has to flare stronger, dude.
Oh, God. I like Boeing better, dude. Like, this is a... Oh, jeez, I forgot to stop recording. Yeah, we're not going to be uploading that to YouTube. That's going to be a shame. Sheesh. I really care about that, so I'm not going to be... Out of 10 today, I'd probably give myself a solid 8 out of 10 for my performance.
Yeah, that landing, I'm like a 4 out of 10 on that.
The land... Yeah, I agree with the land, but in general, I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know, but...
That landing was just awful. Holy
I'm like
crap.
a 4 out of 10 on that, dude.
Hmm? Do you not... How do you like the Phoenix flare? Do you like it or no?
No.
I don't like it either.
Awful.
It's awful.
It's awful.
Dude, I did something new that I haven't done before. I held it. I held the flare. I didn't push and let go, but I should have been a bit stronger. Holy cow, man. I've had an awful weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Like I'm becoming I'm gaining more problems in the sim with landing again. I hope that's not the case. I don't know anymore. Anyway. Yeah. It's another one of those Heathrow landings, dude. Like, I don't know. The amount of...
Heathrow landings, what?
Remember Manchester, I mean.
Oh, yeah. That was in the largest 350
Is the 350 lighter to flare?
That tells me a bit more lighter, yeah.
Oh, goodness. Yikes. Okay. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Passengers.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have
Thank
arrived
you
at
for
the gate,
flying
and the
with
seatbelt sign has now
Ireland's
been
best
switched off.
airline,
Of course,
anyway.
man.
Please use caution when opening the overhead
It's just
bins,
yikes. I
as
don't even
items
want
may
to look
have
at that
shifted
replay
during
because of how
deployment.
bad it was.
Before leaving the aircraft,
No.
take a moment to ensure you have all of your
I
personal
don't know,
belongings,
so I guess you do
phones,
sometimes have to look at
headphones,
bad
passports,
landings on
No.
replay again
you
I
promised
refuse
yourself
to.
learn
safe
how
for later.
you
On behalf of the entire crew
what
here
you
at
did
PMM
wrong there,
Aviation,
you know?
thank you for
Like, I'm
joining
How
usually
will
good
you-
with the
how-
Phoenix. It's
We
just
sincerely
how in the
appreciate your support
world.
and hope you enjoyed today's flight.
And I even did practice
If you had a
yesterday.
great time, we'd love to see
Yeah,
you on
so you-
board another
you
PMM
told me.
Aviation flight very soon.
I don't know.
Have
Is
a wonderful
practice
day,
giving me bad
safe
luck?
travels,
I don't
and thank
know.
you for flying PMM Aviation.
And the
Have a great day.
400's one
No.
listener. That's the score.
Practice will never give you bad luck.
Yikes. Okay. I feel horrified. Oh my god.
Is that one of the worst Phoenix landings now on record you've had?
Yes.
I thought so.
We're disconnected from VATSIM, are we?
Yes, you already did. Stop panicking over that.
Alright, I'm
It's
gonna...
not like it's not like you get reported for not disconnecting off VATSIM, dude. That's not true.
No, I know. Oh, goodness.
Well, luckily you're flying Boeing on Wednesday. Yeehaw.
I'm so much better at the iFly than I am with the Phoenix, dude.
Well, yes, I know that. You and me.
Alright, we'll look at that. Oh, God. Like, how... Okay. Like, the vertical speed wasn't even terrible, either. I just wonder if I should have applied a little... I think I should have applied a little bit more force.
It's the Phoenix as well. It's a heavy flight model with its flare.
Okay, we'll look at it. Cool. Alright, here you go. That door, though. Okay, looking good coming in. Looking good, looking good. Oh, jeez. Wait, how early? How early? One. Okay, if I flare stronger... Oh, Jesus. Again, I was early. But what I'm going to say is, if I had more flare to that, I could have been past the third square. And had a little bit more float time. Oh my god. It's like I forgot how to flare. Well, I hope you all enjoyed, ladies and gentlemen, because despite this whoopsie. So thank you all for tuning in. Appreciate it. And as always, we'll see you all in the... Oh.